After a brief stop at Rudder Key to see the piano, we made our way down to Elizabeth Harbor in Georgetown. Because of the prevailing easterlies, we anchored across the harbor from Georgetown in front of the Chat and Chill. The next morning, we made the long dinghy ride over to Georgetown. There's a lot more going on in Georgetown than just about any other town in the Exumas. We were treated to some sailboat racing and a music festival while we were there. We just had the best jerk chicken and jerk ribs I think we've ever had at a shack in Georgetown. It's cotton candy at the music festival, Georgetown. When this started, it was twice as big as Jennifer's head. We're in Georgetown today. We're gonna pick up some groceries. We already ate some jerk chicken and ribs, and it was fantastic. Georgetown's a really interesting town. It's the only really big town in the Exumas. It's the best place to get provisions. But it is loaded with cruisers. There's probably 200-300 people here, or boats I should say. Every anchorage is just plain loaded. We had a great time in Georgetown, and after we went to the grocery and got our provisions, we decided to head back to the boat. It was a long dinghy ride, and then to have some hamburgers later that night with the crew of Voyager at the Chat and Chill.
Anything else?
I'm having a rum punch and a collection. So second day, we're at the Chat and Chill. We're getting some hamburgers for dinner tonight. We made a grocery run, but we met some friends. We're gonna hang out here. It's Georgetown's a beautiful spot, or Elizabeth Harbor is. It's a great place to reprovision. For our taste, there's just way too many boats here. We much prefer to be in a spot that has really a lot fewer. Maybe 20 boats, not 300. So it's just a different place. All right, we just came from immigration, where we found out that all three of us have to be here, which is weird because when you check in, only the captain can be there. And then we found out we have to come to the Ministry of Education to get a form because our son is homeschooled. It's exceptionally bizarre. Got my document. It's a homeschooling permit for the Bahamas, issued by the Department of Education. In it, you simply list what curriculum you follow, who the kid is, birth date, and they copy your passport, and then you get this permit. Now, we're going back. We had actually left Wyatt at the boat. He was playing with a friend of his. Since when you check in the country, you do not bring everybody with you. Only the captain goes ashore, and only the captain gets everything stamped. But when you get an extension, you need this piece of paper, which you don't need normally, and you have to have everybody with you. Just a different mode.
Put it on?
I don't. All right, we got our extension. Basically, once we had all the paperwork right, you hand it in, they take it back, and who knows what happens, but about 45 minutes later, they come out and give you your passport back with the extension written in it. We are having a conch cutting get-together on the beach this afternoon, and for that, we are making jambalaya. And we're going to bring that over here in a second, have a few drinks, cut up and make some conch horns out of conch shells, and hopefully before the sun sets, we're going to be cooking up some conch.
Is there a place
Conch.
with
We got
sun
the
all
tools,
year
grinders,
round
batteries.
and pina coladas with pretty faces and sand on the
I
ground?
think all you do is cut this off.
I wanna stop
that
this
1,
ongoing
2, 3, 4.
train
It's right there.
before I lose my mind
Then there's a
and go
piece on the
insane.
inside
I
that we gotta
don't
cut
wanna
out.
sleep every night. Wanna light a spark in the dark. I
Conch
don't
horns
wanna
developed.
say I'm okay, living the same every day. Come run beside me, let's take
And we have the last pink sands in Bahamas until the factory opens.
Let's leave this place for another
Is it?
place.
I put a lot of butter on top.
What is this, cornbread?
Maybe all we need is difference. It's hard at this speed to see anything. Just tell me what you need.
Conch making
I'll
celebration.
listen. I'll listen.
No?
When we get there, we'll throw a big feast with pina coladas, hand in hand, not out of reach. Higher, yeah, we'll be
It's a little
lighter,
green.
happier and much
Do it.
brighter. Take the step, have no regret. I don't wanna sleep every night. I wanna light a spark in the dark. I don't wanna say I'm okay, living the same every day. Come run beside me, let's take off. Let's leave this place
Hey,
for another place.
they should have this at all boat shows. Before you buy a cruising boat, you should have to blow the conch horn to see if you're really a cruiser.
We got nothing but time. Lean back, let me rub you back. Honey, just relax. Maybe all we need.
How you doing? I see him, man. I see him. You talking there, I talking here, and I say hello there.
So this is our last day in Georgetown. So we're just here enjoying the sights, trying to get a few more grocery items, pick up a propane refill. Jennifer and Wyatt are hitting the straw market and a few other stores. But we just got to get our last few provisions, and then tomorrow we're going to head down to Long Island. It's a nice town. Wouldn't mind staying a lot longer, but got to move on. Plus, it looks like coronavirus, COVID-19, is coming this way. And we want to get to a place that's a little less populated and a little less popular with people flying in from the US and Canada.